How's it going, guys? Bring your platoon here, and welcome back to World of Tanks Xbox One Edition update, post-update 6.0. Today I'm going to be in the E-25, a German Tier 7 premium tank destroyer. And if you don't know about this tank, you will. And quite frankly, it's amazing that you don't, because this thing is the grossest thing I've ever had the pleasure of playing, because it can full health tier 8 tanks with no time at all with its DPM. Its base DPM off of tanks.gg and not the console Tankopedia is 2800 DPM. That's its base. That's without any rammer on it. That's without any food. That's without anything. Without crude skills. Yeah, just completely naked base, empty DPM. That is right on par with the Tier 10 American reward vehicle that they give out for completing this season, which is the M48A2 120mm medium tank. On the American line, if I didn't say that already. So, that's pretty fucking crazy. I think it's actually higher, the DPM for the E-25, by like 100 points. But that's insanity. I'm going to show you what this tank is capable of, and why it should never be sold in stores. Wargaming have went on record to say that it's so broken that they refuse to sell it in stores again. Well, guess what? That didn't stop them. They went on to resell it at least 2 or 3 more times in the PC store, and I don't think right now you can get it, or maybe you can, but I know on console you can always get it. So, I don't know what PC's solution is to that, but I activated my consumables there just to get the absolute greatest DPM I possibly could, reloading every less than 2 seconds. Holy shit wagons. 1.9. My god. That's easy as fuck. That's easy as fuck. What can I tell you about the tank? Okay, it's got 150 millimeters of penetration for its standard AP rounds, 135 average damage every penetration, and then you get APCR rounds that get 194 premium pen. So that's great. High explosives, forget about them. You won't be using them. They only give you an extra 40 alpha damage, and they're not worth it if you don't pen. So just don't load them up. Doesn't matter. Not at all. Dispersion at 100 meters, 0.29. Aim time, 1.5. 830 health. Do we get the same amount of health? We do. Look what I do with this Dreadnought. Full health, tier 7 tank. Same tier. There's nothing he can do. He's out in the open like a fucking idiot. I don't know why he's doing what he's doing, but we're going to punish him for it. And, he gets dicked on by me and another tank sniping from behind. So yeah, he's dead. Well done. Good job, Dreadnought. There's a very dangerous tank out of the game. Now I don't have to worry about being one hit, so that's good. Its top speed, the E-25, is 65 kilometers an hour. Its top reverse speed is 20 kilometers an hour. Its gun depression is 8 degrees. Its gun elevation is 15 degrees. Its view range is a shitty 360 meters view range, but that doesn't matter because your camo is fucking bonkers. Fire chance is 20%, which means that 1 out of every 5 shells into your engine will set it on fire. I have weighed the pros and cons of not having an extinguisher on this thing, and due to its amazing DPM, I just decided to give it Born Leader on my crew, as well as the gun rammer and the consumable, just to make my DPM, yeah, godly. Better than a tier 10. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it is. So with the speed and intense camo, amazing camo that this thing gets. Oh, it's armor. It doesn't have any. Doesn't need it. Doesn't need it. You got speed. You got great camo. You can do crazy things like this. Guess what my steel concealment is? Just guess. It's under 200, folks. It's like 190. Holy shit. That's out in the open. That means if I fire, it like arguably I could use a bush here and fire and still be undetected. And I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I sacrifice... No, I don't. I was going to say I sacrificed a little bit of HP. I took the chance of being penned there to finish off the arty that could very easily half health me or full health me. Sorry, I keep burping. And then I'm going to take no time at all to finish off this jackal with the friend I have behind me? What? What's shooting behind me? There's nothing. Okay, cool. I don't know what else was digging on him. Maybe it was the people behind the hill. Or behind the jackal, rather. But, yeah. That's... I'm already up to 3,300 damage. I'm going to do some terrible things to this 50 TP, and there's not a lot that I can do to pen him like this, the way he is. I probably could have tracked him there, and that would have saved me a little bit of time, but instead of getting detected, or chancing getting detected, I'm going to just run away. Kind of cowardly, but it's better than losing the HP that I otherwise would be saving. And I can't trust green allied tanks for shit, so yeah, of course I'm going to look after myself more. And I only have APCR available to me, but we're going to check out his tank model very briefly here. Where the fuck is the Polish? Is that an Italian tank? Poland? Nope, they don't have any TDs. Let's go with... Nope, that's not it either. Okay, what is it? Italy? Fucking Czech? What the fuck is it? Oh, I'm clicking in tier 7, that's why I'm a fucking moron. Poland! There we go! 53 TP. Nope. What tank am I scared of? 50 TP prototype. Okay, there it is. I found it. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do to him frontally if he's slightly angling his armor ever so slightly downwards. Because of the lack of penetration that this thing has. Again, it doesn't need a better gun. It doesn't need armor on it. It doesn't need anything. It's perfect the way it is. I get spotted there by a Fatherland. I'm not really too upset about that. I'm just looking for an opportunity to finish him off. I take the chance that the T-28 might turn around. I'm going to go ahead and just 1v1 this guy. I don't know how I don't do better here. I should have just stayed in third-person mode instead of going in first-person, because I keep making stupid shots. I get some damage knocked off there. That was very stupid of me. I should have just aimed for his lower plate the entire time. But he's dead. It's fine. Mistakes were made. I got punished for it. I lost some health, and we're moving on. So, at the expense of taking care of that Fatherland, both of those tanks that were defending their base, awkwardly enough, they died to the T-28 and the 50 TP prototype. Sorry, I get those two confused for some reason. T-28 spots me, narrowly avoids missing me. Thank God they both missed. And I get to get below this hill, and I'm like, okay, now I think I'm going to make my way up to, I don't know, like H8 and go up the hill that way. But instead, I'm going to realize my mistake in my mentality and realize, oh hey, there's a Sturm Mill here. He could definitely cover me. He's got great penetration and an accurate gun. So I'm just going to do a little UE here. Spot the T-28 out in the open, hopefully. At least one of them. Okay, there's the T-28. And I'm going to get away just enough so that I can still spot him and shoot him at the same time. Will he be looking my way? Yes, he gets dicked down by Artie. I get to put a little pop shot into his hatch, even from these distances, because my gun is AIDSy as hell accurate. And the Sturm Mill finishes him off. I assume he upper plated him, or roof picked him, because he could overmatch the T-28's roof with his caliber gun that he has. So now, there's only the 50 TP to deal with. And I have to do this as efficiently as possible. This could very easily backfire. If he was waiting at like C9 around that corner, then I would have been caught out and I would have been killed. Because what kind of gun does that thing have? It has a 122 millimeter. Okay. So yeah, that could have very easily finished me off unless he super low rolled, which is absolutely possible in this game. But with RNG the way it is, I don't know if that's possible. I'm not going to do the math to figure it out. But yeah, I'd be a little unnecessarily greedy here. Not greedy, but reckless, I guess. Well, I guess if he spotted me, he would only have like a moment to hit me. But I think that would be enough for literally any player. So I'm looking on the map, bottom right. You notice my camo is so fucking good that he can't spot me even going at the edge of the map over here. Out in the open, no bush. I spot him, no problem. Yeah, that's what camouflage expertise, silent driving, and muffled shot does for you. Or is it muzzled shot? I always get those two mixed up as well. But I'm going to go over here. I kind of got a little nervous there because I broke whatever that was in front of me. I'm trying to not break anything else just to not alert him to my presence any further. He knows he's spotted, but he doesn't know by what. I would assume he knows it's me, but crazier things have happened. No, they haven't. Yes, they have. I take that all back. So I put a few free shots into his lower plate. He's not detecting me. I'm far enough away from the bush that I'm safe. I'm worried about him blind hitting me, which has been known to happen to me, because it doesn't take a genius to figure out, oh, I'm being shot from that direction, but he's not spotted. I'll take a blind hit, or I'll shoot one blind to make sure that they're not sitting there just picking me off just because I can't see them. So I've got premium loaded. I'm not using the bush. I don't want him to blind hit that bush. He's aiming somewhere. I'm waiting for him to start moving so his gun stats or gun accuracy goes a bit down. I could aim at his hatch there, but I'm like, no, I'll go for the safe bet. Bigger area to hit and just go for the lower plate. It pens there, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I've got 194 pen. I just went through, but it was orange, not red, so I should go through again because every one of the shots that have hit where I aimed it have gone through. So here we go. I'm going to go right up into the same spot that I was, slightly changing my angle just so he doesn't get a beat on me, or where the shots are coming from, and I can shoot through this rock apparently. I put a shot in, and it bounces. Disaster. But he doesn't fire at me. Not quick enough anyway. And I can just back down at 20 kilometers an hour as soon as I fire when I get detected, and be safe again. And all I have to do is pick a different spot to snipe from, and we're good as gold. I could even go a grid square away. A grid square away and do that same thing. But I'm just going to put another shot in, and luckily, that one goes through. All he had to do was angle down slightly to make his upper plate, well, his upper plate's amazingly angled, and really the only shot I had on that was the hatch in the front, which is there for ungodly known reasons. His commander's cupola on the... Oh, I guess I could have shot at that thing, but it's very small. But yeah, if he was angling downward perfectly, and his armor was around like 200 millimeters thick, so it was like a 50-50 of me going through either way. So that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Very proud of this one. It's not the best E-25 game in the world, but I thought it was amazingly executed by myself. Not to sound arrogant, which I'm sure a lot of you will call me out for, but go fuck yourself. I'm proud of it. I'm going to upload it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time.